Forgiveness is the freedom we give ourselves. When someone hurts us, it's hard to forgive them. The problem is, it's not them we're hurting. It's us. All the time we spend thinking about it, all the time we feel upset, is actually only hurting us. Usually, they don't even care. So we take up all this space in our brains, our minds, our time that we'll never be able to get back. And it's all for nothing. Think of all the things we could have been doing. We could have been planning the next adventure, or the next greatest mousetrap, or enjoying a cool picnic. Forgiveness isn't about saying what they did was okay. It's about releasing yourself from carrying the weight of what they did. Letting go of resentment frees up emotional space for peace, joy, and creativity. Holding on to bitterness ties you to the offense. Forgiving cuts that cord. Lewis Smedes said, "To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover the prisoner was you." Studies show forgiveness reduces anxiety, depression, and rumination. You feel lighter when you stop rehearsing the hurt. It lowers blood pressure, you sleep better, and have a stronger immune system. Bitterness causes stress, and the stress wears the body down. Forgiveness teaches humility, compassion, and trust in divine justice. What goes around comes around. As Jesus taught, forgive and you will be forgiven. When you forgive, you interrupt generational or relational cycles of revenge, coldness, or emotional distance. Forgiveness is an act of strength, a refusal to remain defined by what others did. Forgiveness is active, not passive. Forgiveness is a process, not a light switch. There are practical steps we can take to facilitate forgiveness. Step 1, acknowledge the hurt. Name what happened. Be honest about how it made you feel. Don't suppress it or sugarcoat it. You cannot heal what you do not feel. Step 2, choose to forgive. Even if you don't feel like it, forgiveness begins with the will, not the emotion. Say it out loud or write it. I choose to forgive their name for what they did. Step 3, release expectations. Letting go of needing them to apologize, change, or understand. You forgive for you, not for them. Step 4, reframe the narrative. Can you find meaning in the pain? Can it be part of your growth story? Viktor Frankl taught suffering ceases to be suffering when it finds meaning. Step 5, practice compassion, if it's possible. This doesn't mean excusing them, but imagining their brokenness may soften your grip on resentment. Step 6, repeat as needed. Forgiveness is a cycle. Wounds reopen, but each time you re-forgive, you get stronger. Martin Luther King said, "Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude." Visualization can be a powerful tool for forgiveness. It works for me. It bridges the emotional and spiritual work by engaging the imagination, which is where we often hold on to our pain and where we can begin to release it. In a way, visualization allows you to rehearse forgiveness emotionally before it becomes a full reality. Visualization helps with forgiveness. It creates an emotional safety. Forgiveness can often feel scary because it makes us feel vulnerable. Visualization provides a safe space, a mental rehearsal ground where you can face the person, the pain, and the release without the immediate fear of being hurt again. Think of it like slowly loosening your grip before you open your hand. It shifts perspective. When you visualize the person who hurt you, you can begin to see them as a human, flawed, broken, shaped by their own wounds. This doesn't excuse them, but it may soften your anger and allow space for compassion. I read somewhere a beautiful quote. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question. What fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I'm about to criticize? It activates emotional healing. Visualization stimulates the same emotional regions of the brain as real experience. So seeing yourself forgive or being forgiven can actually change your emotional state. In neurological terms, the brain doesn't fully distinguish between vivid imagination and real experience. It doesn't know the difference. This makes visualization a profound form of emotional rehearsal. So let's go through a practical forgiveness visualization exercise that you can come back to if you find yourself needing help. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It's remembering without the poison. Visualization is one of the most graceful ways to drain that poison, to begin healing in places where words and reason can't quite reach. Take a moment to get comfortable. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Again, breathe in peace, and breathe out the tension. You're safe here. This moment is just for you. Now imagine yourself standing in front of a door, a quiet wooden door, simple, calm. This door opens into a place of healing, a room built only for you, your heart, your peace. When you're ready, reach out and open the door. You step inside, and you find yourself in a warm, quiet space. The light is soft. The air feels still. Maybe it's a room, a meadow, or a sanctuary. Wherever you are, let it be peaceful. Let it be yours. Now in your mind, call to mind the person you need to forgive. The one who hurt you. The one whose actions left a mark. This is not about excusing them. This is about freeing yourself. Imagine that person standing across from you, not too close, just there. They are quiet, listening. And now, speak your truth. Tell them what they did, what it cost you. Don't hold back. This is your moment to be honest, raw, and real. Now look down at your hands. In them, you're holding something heavy, a big black rock. It's the pain, the anger, the hurt. You've carried it too long. Gently now, imagine letting it go. Maybe you drop it. Maybe you hand it over to God. Watch Him take it. Watch it leave you. Watch it disappear. You feel lighter. And now, if you're ready, say the words in your heart. I forgive you. Not because you deserve it, but because I deserve peace. You may need to say it again. That's okay. Forgiveness is a practice, a choice you make, one day at a time. Now imagine that person slowly stepping away, fading into the distance, until all that's left is you. You and your peace. Let yourself breathe in this feeling, this lightness, this freedom. When you're ready, walk back through the door, back into your day, but different than before. You're lighter, freer, forgiving. You did something beautiful today. You chose peace over poison. You chose healing. You chose to come home to yourself. Forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it can absolutely change your future. I'm Meryl, and this is Battlegram. Click here for Bible study, and click here for more crazy granny opinions. Subscribe, and don't forget to like. Join me again for brain training. Goodbye.